Moving it right along, getting another comic up here, one of my co-workers up at Wildberries, and a pretty good dude to party with. Everybody welcome Don Husman to the stage. No, get up here. Yeah, up here, man. Alright, so I just wanted to make sure that I get proper video coverage tonight, since I'm a rock star. And like everybody knows me, right? How many of you guys out here know me? We got a good crowd. How many of you know me? Alright. How many of you guys just know me from Wildberries? I got, okay, that's a lot of people. How many of you guys are my friends? Alright, so I just want to say, I love you. So I feel like that's a good place to start. So, and then I just want to say, Joe, I'm sorry that I missed your birthday. I really wanted to be there, but there was a lot of shit going on for me. So I'm going to get to that later, but I'm going to just start with my jokes. So me and Joe work together, like he said, and it's kind of weird being like, you know, we work together professionally, and then we do whatever this is considered. I don't know. So I also understand that it's somebody's birthday here tonight. Who's the birthday boy tonight? All right. So I overheard this guy talking, and I just want to say, hey, fuck you. But then I want to move past that. And I want to go back to Joe, and I just want to say, Joe, you're like the worst listener ever. Unlike the last time we went out together, we ended up sleeping together, and I talked to that fool for like 2 hours afterwards, and the next day, he didn't remember anything that I told him. Fuck you. He didn't even remember that we slept together. I told him he shouldn't have taken both of those roofies. Man, they were for me and him. But honestly, it's not that bad because when we slept together, I couldn't get it in straight. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And then I also wanted to mention this too. I thought this was kind of funny. He was like mentioning things earlier. At one point in time on this stage, both he and I were dressed up like little girls, and I dosed him and then took him away to the cave where I could do whatever I wanted. That literally happened here. At this place.
He's not lying.
I'm not lying. It's weird. I just wanted to make sure everybody that was here knew, even though these guys were fucking talking to themselves, assholes. I got a fucking mic. Look up here. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Fuck you. Alright. Moving on. So you know when like, I work in a store that is like really like enclosed and everything like that. And every once in a while you're like coming around a corner and there's like people right there. You're like, whoa, 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 whoa. And it's like uncomfortable when it's women because your hands are like right here. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then Joe walks up to me the other day and I'm like, oh, dude, what are you doing? Watch where you're going. And he's like, I guess I'm not sexist. I don't know. So I gotta say, customer service is a little weird, and I have like this weird policy. Like I'm a jokester. I like to mess with people all the time. So customer service is a little bit hard for me, but I think I do a pretty good job. So we got this new rule at work, and they call it 10-4. And that's if somebody's within 10 feet of you, you're supposed to give them eye contact. And if they're within 4 feet of you, you're supposed to talk to them. So now I walk around with a 5-foot pole. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking talk to shit. I'm like, I fucking see you. I don't gotta fucking talk to you though. There was this guy the other day. He comes to pay his PG&E bill. It was like fucking $6,000. And that's pretty common, you know, whatever. People grow, I understand, it's Humboldt County. But he looks at me, dude, no, not already. It's taking me that long? Damn. So he walks up to me and I'm like, dude, he's like, oh yeah, I'm a little late on paying my bill. I'm like, dude, it would take me 150 years to get up to your fucking bill at my rate. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, I'm going to keep moving along really quickly because I already got a light. I can't believe it took me this long. So I'm going to get to this point where I need to drink a lot less. And that's because when I drink, I turn into a mean drunk. I've been drinking, by the way, and I turn into kind of a mean drunk, and I'm going to give you some of the examples of why I tell myself I should stop drinking. One of the things that's happened, I was drunk the other day, and there was this cute girl, and she walks up to me, and she's got this shirt, the Giants, she's a Giants fan, it said Giants across her shirt, and I was like, I've seen bigger. there's the other girl, she had like Buddhas, like a row of Buddhas, and I'm like, hey, nice Buddhas. That's cool. There's this girl the other day, she had like an Indian headdress on. I was all, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Looking good. You guys like that? And so there's this other girl, she had a shirt that said, the yogini sees herself in the heart of all beings, and all beings within herself. I said, damn, that's slutty. Alright, I'm trying to hurry up. I got some good stuff for you guys. So there's this girl, she's got pants on. You know, like galaxies, right, all over the place. Have you guys seen this? I go, damn, I could totally see myself in deep space. And then I ran into this girl the other day. She's a breast cancer survivor, right? She's only got, okay, anyway. So I walk up to her and I go, hey, nice tit. Okay, I gotta wrap it up really quick. I just want to say that I was at Outside Lands. Are you guys listening?
Yes!
Woo! Are you guys fucking stoked? I see people looking at me. Yeah, they're drunk. Fuck them. So I was at Outside Lands and it was fucking awesome. You guys heard Bryant earlier? He was talking about that. I was raging it with this fucking guy in the front, the original rager, and Bryant. And fucking Jeff Ross introduced that fucker. And Bob Saget outshowed him. So he got to perform in between Jeffrey Ross and Bob Saget, and he's all pissed about it. I was like, oh my god, so fucking cool. So anyway, when I was at Outside Lands, I met Jeffrey Ross, gave him some bud, he was cool, he was awesome. And I mentioned to him, I was like, hey, I do comedy up in Humboldt. And he's all like, oh, do you work for that magazine up there? I was like, Savage Henry? He's like, yeah. I was like, ow! Sure, you've heard of it, why not? Yeah, let's do it. So that was pretty rad. And I also got to meet Kyle Kinane recently, and that was awesome. So he had this joke about how he's old and he can't handle a stick of gum, right? He only eats half a stick. So I walk up to him afterwards and I have half a stick of gum in my hand. I shake his hand and give him that half a stick. He was stoked. It was awesome. So anyway, there was this girl wandering around. I'm like rolling up doobies and stuff like that. This girl walks up to me and my buddy. She takes a picture and I say, hey. I was like, do you do weddings? And she's like, I was thinking about getting married to my buddy over here at the Outside Lands. And she's like, yeah, I would totally love to do that. Just let me know what time. And I was like, damn it. I was totally joking. I forgot I was in San Francisco. All right. It's not, you guys, whatever. I'm moving on. I'm getting off stage. So, last joke. I'm going to sing you guys a song. We got one song earlier today. You might recognize it. Altered lyrics. But you guys want to hear me sing a song? Yeah. Yeah, okay. It goes a little something like this. There's a large number of sheep here in this flock. I'm their shepherd and it's starting to get dark. Each way that they run, every ram and you. Try not to step in the things that they do. Cause I'm trying to go to sleep and counting all my sheep. Trying to get to sleep, but there's a few lost in the heap. And it's getting so bad. Counting all these sheep. I had these sheep inside of the pen, but they made it out and I can't sleep. Thank you, and significant fuck you to all the drunk people that are just talking to themselves. It's like half the crowd is looking forward.
Don't Husman, everybody! Yeah, I don't care how good of friends we are, man, you respect the fucking light. You got it 5 minutes ago. One more round of applause for Don.